I heard this. Was it? Someone said, "Well, kids didn't come with a manual." Yes, they did. It's just we just didn't realize it until after we gave our lives to Christ.
That's right.
The BIBLE, the basic instruction before leaving Earth. Man, there's your manual, and lead a child in the way he should go. When he gets old, he will not depart from it.
Absolutely.
And you know, in order for us to be good fathers, man, we need to be fathered by our heavenly Father. He will
Yes.
father us with his love of his word, man. And that's gosh, we're back on that again, man. The word, I'm telling you, the word is what brings it. The image you behold is the image you become, you know.
Yes.
And so it's yeah, man.
I could say it all the time, man. You know, how we lead our lives is how our kids are gonna lead theirs.
Mhm.
And I brought my phone up because I wanted to bring up Proverbs 29:15. The rod and rebuke gives wisdom, but a child left to himself brings shame to his mother. Here's a breakdown for it. This verse speaks directly to intentional parenting and loving correction. The rod and rebuke isn't just about punishment, it's about guidance, structure, and accountability. God is showing us that wisdom doesn't just happen naturally. It is taught, shaped, and refined through correction, instruction. Real love doesn't ignore behavior, it addresses it. A child left to himself. A child left to himself means without direction, without boundaries, without someone stepping in to say, hey, this is right, or hey, this is wrong. That kind of freedom is actually isn't love. It's neglect. And over time produces consequences, not just for the child, but for the whole family. This hits deeper than parenting, though. God disciplines us the same way. He corrects us not to break us, but to build wisdom inside of us. Hebrews reminds us that whom the Lord loves, he disciplines. So the question becomes, are we willing to receive correction or do we resist it?
Wow.
Yeah, so and it's hard, you know, it's
Yeah.
hard, but and the hardest thing is that we have this little thing in society, it's called inflation, right? And as much as we don't think that inflation has nothing to do with being spiritual, it completely does, right? Because we learned this weekend that money has a lot to do with the spiritual side of things, right?
Yeah.
And so inflation has a lot to do with money. And so the more we have inflation, the more that takes who out of the home? The parents. So now who's left to watch the kids? Like we've said this before too. At a TV.